All right, this one is fun. This one's titled Millennials Refuse to Grow Up and They're Stuck in the Past. The Nostalgia Trap. Speaking of nostalgia, smile. Oh, you look good. Anyways,
What happened to our generation that we haven't grown up? Why are we stuck in this weird purgatory? There has to be a deep-rooted reason why our generation especially are so nostalgic. Like, we have a millennial ache inside of us. It's just about millennials thinking that they look younger than they are. So many of us feel that we're not actually grown-ups, and I'm not joking. Like, I genuinely do not know how I am this age because I haven't ever fully grown up. I've just accidentally gained positions of responsibility. People perceive me to be a grown-up. I'm now raising children and I don't know that I'm qualified for that. And I joke about it all the time, but I don't know where the stopcock is.
to be fair, I think all parents are winging it to a healthy degree. Just want to throw that out there. I could be wrong.
I couldn't repair a bike puncture. I don't have a pension plan. Maybe I'm in denial or I'm delusional, but if someone comes to read the meter, I don't know where the meter is. I'm always looking for the nearest responsible adult. I'm not the decision maker. I'm not a grown-up. Because we grew up straddling the analog and the digital worlds. Like, we grew up before technology really blew up. I remember when we got our first family computer and we got the internet. It was dial-up and we had chat rooms, but we didn't have social media. Now everything has just been touched and ruined by technology. And our generation, I fondly recall my childhood so much, and I say that I had the best childhood ever. But then why am I doing such a different job now raising my...
Right there. I want to pause her. Smile. You're on camera. Oh, you look good. You see how that made you feel, though? This is kind of like the living in the past, and I do that. I'm wearing a vintage T-shirt. I have vintage shit. I literally use this camera on trips. This came out the same year as the iPhone, but this feels so much cooler. How did that make you feel? Seriously, Nestor, how does this make you feel right now?
Pretty good.
There you
Cool.
go. He said pretty good before it even went off. But there's like this thing, the not growing up thing. I think for me, I don't know about your parents, but I'm no longer 35. I'm 36 now, so I'm getting old.
No.
You guys are going to be stoked on that one. But my dad, I don't know about you, but my dad tucked his shirt in. He was a fun guy, very funny guy, but he tucked his shirt in every day.
Watch on all the time too.
Watch on all the time, tucked his shirt in, got up, shaved every day. And I think a lot of us were kind of like, you don't want to conform. You know, people still conform, but like, I think that's why though. It's like you didn't want to end up like that. And I think we've held pretty strong. And this is how strong the nostalgia is, by the way. First of all this stuff is real. People ask me if it's a backdrop. It's not. It's all real. Like, something about a VHS just feels right. But that's for a whole other day. That's a whole other topic. But I want to just point something out real quick. This shirt I'm wearing, if you don't know who's on my T-shirt, his name is Paul Newman. Okay? Before my time. This guy was even before me. But I just want to show you what people will, they will pay for it, for this feeling. Because it's like a time capsule when you have this like old stuff. And, this is why this stuff's kind of so popular. But before I show you the prices of these shirts, take a guess. Nestor, take a guess how much this shirt is.
$80.
All right, let's see. Hold on. This one's going for $300 on eBay. 30-year-old shirt. For a feeling, guys. For a fucking feeling. I think I paid a little under $200 for mine. Let me see. There's only like 2 of these available. This guy wants $1,000. Yeah, good luck with that. Someone might pay it though. They might. I don't think they'll get $300, $200. I could see that. But like, I have the Seinfeld shirt. Look at this. $80 for the Seinfeld shirt, guys. I have that shirt. I got it for a way better deal than that. Nestor didn't know who this lady was. Shania Twain. Right here. This one kind of sums it up though. Okay. 2001 Outcast t-shirt, $1,200. $1,200, guys. And people pay it. This isn't just a made-up number. That one Paul Newman, made-up number. But that is, I think it is. Like, it's a whole other topic for a whole other day. I think you guys get the point on the vintage t-shirt deal. But this stuff just is our version of a time machine because we can't go back in time. And the not growing up deal, it's like, come on. We saw how our parents lived. We don't want to do that. And some people are. Some people are. Some people have the classic job and the classic this and the classic that. But that's what it is for me. Like, I still skateboard. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I still use CDs and I'm using old cameras. I really bring this on trips, guys. It just feels special. Like, you felt good, right?
Yeah.
When I just snapped that photo of you?
Yeah.
Made you feel a certain way. If I just do it with my phone, it's kind of like, oh my God, another selfie. I don't know what it is. Because I know when you're younger, you want to be older. And now that we're older, we want to be younger. But I think we're all just refusing to conform. I think that's what it is. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with it. You know, just because our parents played pretend. You know, yeah, some like my plumber was just over. My water heater went out. And fucking bullshit, right? $1,000 out of my ass. But he comes over and he's an adult. He's a grown man. But he's just as excited about this t-shirt as I am. He's still a kid, even though he just fixed my plumbing, right? Like, but he doesn't know everything. He knows how to do this one thing. I just think the difference is we're no longer putting on this like facade, you know. Wouldn't you call it that though? Like, wouldn't you call it that, Nestor?
Yeah.
Like a pretend thing?
Like acting.
Yeah, and it's not just millennials, even Gen Z. They're chasing after something like this or this. Yeah. And I've even created my own. Like, I had somebody ask me, I put my vintage car on a t-shirt. Most of you guys already know this. I'm not going to annoy you, but we did restock them if you want one. And I already gave out 5 free ones. I'll list you guys out at the end of this video. But like, people ask me, why is this shirt so expensive? And I go, well, because it cost a lot of money to make a good t-shirt. Like this one I'm selling for $45 because this t-shirt alone is $20. And then to have it professionally done is another $10 per t-shirt. And you have to buy like 200 of them in order to get that price. If I want to just get one made, nobody's going to do that. I'd have to get 12 made and it would cost me $400 or $500. But I made it because it's a feeling. It's something that like, I wasn't even there for, and I wanted it. But people will buy it because it brings them that. I'm going to end with the time machine. I really do think it is this nostalgia deal is a time machine. One last time, smile. You're on camera. Let's get Nestor's opinion. You're 28.
Yeah.
Even your age and younger, people like vintage is huge,
yeah,
right?
I went to the mall recently and everything there had a like specifically in Paxson, everything had a vintagey look.
Yeah.
Like they're going back to.
They're selling the feeling.
Yeah.
And that's the closest thing we have to a time machine that I'm aware of. But like this VHS is my favorite skate video, Baker 3. And this only came out in 2004. It wasn't that long ago. I'm just kidding. It was pretty ancient, ages ago, guys. I don't know. I'm going to end it on that note. And I just think there's people my age playing pretend. They are. They're going to the job and wearing clothes that they don't want to wear. And, you know, we will conform for the money. We will. But when they get home, then they let it all hang out. You know, people aren't afraid to do that anymore. Which I like that. I like that. And I like getting dressed up. I like looking the part, but like, I don't want to do it every day. I don't want to tuck my shirt in every day because that's what it is to be an adult. And I also think people aren't afraid to say, I don't know. You know, like we're not afraid to say, I don't know anymore. But anyways, I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to end on this note. $1,200 for an Outcast t-shirt. Just know if you guys ever see me in this Outcast t-shirt, just know I got it for a bargain. Okay. I'm really big into vintage stuff, but like Nestor didn't know who Shania Twain was. Man, I feel like a woman. I actually got this shirt for my chick. We met, and when our first date, Shania Twain was playing, so I got her this shirt for Christmas, and she wears it all the time. But she yells at me and she goes, "You got it for you," hoping I wouldn't wear it. I was kind of like, yeah, you're kind of right. Anyways, hell of a talk. I appreciate everybody that joined the Patreon. Okay. Really building that up. I really appreciate that. Everybody that bought a Caddy Daddy shirt, it means the world to us while we're not monetized right now. Also want to shout out Paul Newman for being dead and giving me this expensive t-shirt and this feeling from my childhood. But yeah, appreciate you. Got exclusive content on the Patreon. Also caddy shirts, or we got those full in stock. I even got the new Krispy Kreme white ones. They're like a bone color. But yeah, anyways, hell of a talk. Smile. You're gay. Unreal.